What's up everybody, my name's Jimmy and it's time to shuffle and cut with a fresh build. This is Green Red Dinosaurs and Rivals of Ixalan Standard. Before we get started, smash that like button. Also, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss anything from Mindsculpting MtG. Green Red Dinos is a deck that's all about going wide early and slamming down huge creatures and smashing through the competition. It features everything from ramp, card draw, and evasive threats, so let's take a look and see what makes this deck tick. Starting with the creatures, we're playing 4 copies of Drover of the Mighty and 4 Otepec Huntmaster. Drover of the Mighty gets +2/+2 as long as you control another dinosaur, plus it can tap for any color of mana to help us cast our larger spells. Otepec Huntmaster, on the other hand, reduces our dinosaur's casting cost by 1 and can also give a target dinosaur haste. Next on our list, we have 4 Deathgorge Scavenger and 4 Ripjaw Raptor. Deathgorge Scavenger can raid graveyards to strengthen its stats or gain you life every single combat, plus when it enters the battlefield, helping you wipe out problematic creatures in the graveyard and also removing any removal spells that a Torrential Gearhulk might want to conjure up later on in the game. Ripjaw Raptor's 4/5 body, however, can absorb damage, gaining you card advantage in the process every time it gets hit. Next up, we're playing 4 copies of Regisaur Alpha. This Alpha Dino gives all of our other dinosaurs haste, plus it also brings along a 3/3 dinosaur token. With that being said, paired with Otepec Huntmaster and all of our other larger dinosaur threats, this gives us explosive combats turn after turn. To round out our dino army, let's do 2 copies of Carnage Tyrant and 4 Ghalta Primal Hunger. Carnage Tyrant is great against control decks and heavy spot removal, plus it's a great top-end beater to push through damage. Ghalta Primal Hunger is the star of this dino fleet. With all the high-powered creatures in this arsenal, we have no problems casting this on turn 5 consistently with haste. The only thing we fear is Settle the Wreckage. It doesn't wreck us, but it certainly hurts. To help our strategy, we're playing 4 copies of Commune with Dinosaurs and 4 Thunderherd Migration. Commune with Dinosaurs is our turn 1 play and helps us set up our next few turns, plus it helps guarantee all of our future land drops. Also, you can't play large threats without a bit of ramp. Thunderherd Migration is our standard legal rampant growth, and paired with Commune with Dinosaurs, you'll never have to spend 3 mana to cast this. To finish off the deck, we're playing 3 copies of Savage Stomp. This helps strengthen our dinosaurs while also serving as spot removal. Plus, it combos nicely with Ripjaw Raptor, netting us card advantage in the process. With all the ramping we're doing, our land base is not very greedy. We're playing 4 copies of Rootbound Crag, 4 Sheltered Thicket, followed by 4 Hashep Oasis. We finish off the land base with 6 forests and 5 mountains. This brings us up to 23 lands in total. Now let's talk sideboard. Always keep in mind that your 15 card sideboard should depend on what your local meta looks like, but this is what I got for you. To guard against removal, we're playing 2 copies of Blossoming Deffense. The hexproof that this card gains us helps us greatly against control decks as well. Plus, we have 2 copies of Chandra, Torch of Defiance. She can help us with card advantage, help us ramp out our larger dino threats, and also serve as a distraction. For aggressive matchups, we have 2 copies of Magma Spray and 1 Sweltering Suns. Magma Spray can help us get rid of those early game threats, while Sweltering Suns can help us reset the board if we ever become overwhelmed. Speaking of resetting the board, 2 copies of Raging Swordtooth will help us reset the board against any token strategies while also comboing well with Ripjaw Raptor. Against Godpharaoh's Gift, we're playing 3 copies of Abrade and 1 Thrashing Brontodon. Abrade can be great against aggro decks too, while the Brontodon can help us out against pesky Anointed Processions. Lastly, we're playing a single copy of Chandra's Defeat and 1 Verdant Sun's Avatar. Chandra's Defeat is our answer against Glorybringer and Chandra herself, while Verdant Sun's Avatar will help us stay afloat against hyper-aggressive strategies. That's all for today. How do you feel the standard meta is shaping up post-ban? Also, what deck would you like to see me cover next? Leave your deck suggestions down in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you think about Green Red Dinosaurs. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss anything from Mindsculpting MtG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next upkeep.